Before we get started, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and slap that notification button. You know what I'm saying? Let's get going.
Man, it's just a few seconds left, but you still got time to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Welcome back to Game Point on the AHRR Network. Like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. But check it out, man. I'm back with the fellas. Man, back with my boy, the Go Boy, Tux with 2 X's, Stat Rich. We call him Mac Rich also. We in the house. These are my homies from the old school.
We in the house.
We about to act that goddamn fool. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good, shit, bro.
I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? You know, been enjoying this little rain that been coming down. Like I'm a fall baby, you know what I'm saying? And a winter baby, but yeah, nigga don't be snowboarding and getting out there like he used
to. Nah, you're right about the rain. No, the rain's been very welcomed.
One of you old fellas gonna be making a baby in the rain, or
Nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that, Jake. You know what I mean? I've had baby fever. Old nigga baby fever. But I get talked out of having a baby,
I
nigga.
did talk to you what day.
I get talked out of that shit, nigga, every time, nigga. Fast.
I got grandkids. I got 2 granddaughters.
See, I don't have any grandkids yet. I scare my kids. I got older kids. I got kids that most people have babies from.
Yes.
All my kids like, Daddy, listen, you're gonna have to adopt because we got business to handle. I got my kids so focused. Ain't none of my kids. And I don't want to. I don't want to tell them I want grandkids, nigga. No, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm trying to do. But secretly, I'm like, man, if y'all hurry up and you know what I mean, so you give Pop man give Pop a little bookie.
What's your what are your grandkids call you? What's your name? Are you Papa or you what?
Yeah, they call me Papa.
Okay.
Papa. I got one of them's a little gremlin. Like she be changing her attitude like change with the wind.
Yeah.
She be flashing.
See that's you got you.
I got one, man.
And what are you, Papa too?
She gives the name. I'm gonna let her give the name.
Oh, she's still young.
Yeah, so she's about a year.
So listen, I got a total of 5. 3 of them's in Florida though.
Yeah.
But the 2 girls are here. The 3 boys is down in Florida. Boys is off the chain. They bad as hell. I got to get down there to spend a little bit more time with them. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the grandbabies though. Real talk, man.
My grandbaby don't even like me, man. Every time I think it's the beard or something. Every time she see me, catch her in the middle of whatever act.
She gonna love you because she's gonna be. Listen, she gonna squeeze at you. She gonna make you a marshmallow, bro. You know how them babies do, man.
Papa.
Them girls, man. And listen, I'm telling y'all, when I have my grandkids, y'all ladies, y'all gotta retire that pawpaw. That's going to my grandbaby. So all the ladies calling me pawpaw and all that, baby, y'all gotta retire that now. All right.
Shouts out to the grandkids and shouts out to the people waiting to have grandkids. Hey, let's start it off, man.
Let's get busy, man. Let's talk.
It's sports going on. I know we got off a little bit late.
Listen.
Shouts out to the chat though.
We got to start off with that motherfucking Crawford fight.
Right. Before we do so.
Shout out Omaha.
It's sports related. It's boxing related.
Okay.
Right? Can you please pull up that Adrian Broner, man?
Oh, my.
Come on, man. So, did y'all see what happened? Did you heard headlines? Cameron, it is what it is. Nice, Cameron.
I got your money right here, bro.
Man, let me tell you. So, basically, man, he on there. And he can't stop staring at, because you know they have a female host, Stat Rich, Baby. Right? Stat Baby. It's not Stat Rich, Stat Baby. And Stat Baby is literally just sitting there and he's just salivating over her. Oh, I love her. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Listen,
and Cameron cannot tell him. Cameron's telling him over and over and over and over again.
And he being chill about it, you know what I'm saying? But Adrian acting like a fucking cokehead or something. I don't know what this bro just like, but you look so good. Like,
how much do you weigh,
Stat? Was being polite.
I knew I should have watched it last night when I seen the clipping, but I was like, man, I don't really dig Adrian Broner.
This nigga was acting like a zombie.
But he was acting like Adrian.
He acting like himself.
Because if you remember years ago, I used to call him Niggatron. I thought he was the ultimate nigga. And I hated everything about him. He's the only black athlete I've ever bet against and wanted to lose, bro. To another. I swear, he's the only black athlete that I'm like, against another race, if I'm not picking based upon my liking or what I dig in their style or whatever, so on and so forth. Pause. I hate that I gotta say that, but anyways,
I'm like, we ain't starting that shit down.
Is the fact that Adrian Broner, no matter what he did, I was just like, yeah, I want you to lose, bro.
So Adrian Broner, for me, after I seen that he was a subpar boxer at best, he just turned out to be a clown early. And I don't really. I ain't gonna talk bad about you if I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't fuck with clowns. 100%.
He's a clown for sure.
Oh, he's a clown, bro.
He's a clown for sure. When
Yeah, and that always bothered me. Like that,
Yeah.
I guess plays into the Niggatron part of it. I felt like he made us look bad. You know
Oh, that Niggatron, bro.
When I seen him in the strip club and just eating random coochie in the strip club,
Yeah.
I lost it all.
Yeah, he's
a straight up clown, idiot.
He's all of that,
I'm
man.
like,
If he won, because
Yeah,
you
he
know,
gotta fight
winning
him, too.
helps solve a lot of those issues, right?
yeah, I mean, you can
Right,
say that.
right. He would just be an
That would be
eccentric
the one positive
personality,
thing you
right?
can say.
But no,
Like,
he'd be getting beat up.
The nigga eat random pussy and the
Yeah.
nigga act stupid and do coke, but shit,
I
he be
mean-
knocking niggas out though.
Yeah, he be knocking niggas out
Yeah,
though.
you can't even say
I
that.
mean,
Right.
he humped a guy in the ring, and next thing you know,
He got beat up and humped,
Yeah,
which is crazy. Crazy motherfucking work. Let's move it on, man, to a couple other quick topics, man.
Molly Quorum.
Molly. I mean, we all know
Fine
we
ass
love
Molly.
us.
missing Joy and Molly now.
Yes.
All we got
yes.
left is Malika Andrews.
So this, I don't know if we only got left.
No,
There's-
dang, because there's a new one too.
There's a couple. I like L too. L.
I mean,
Well,
Ellie
Pearson.
let me
Ellie
take
Pearson. But
that back because we do got the WNBA, the new analyst. We got Chanae.
Oh yeah,
You know, Chanae badass.
Ooh, shout out to her sister too. We'll talk about her too
Monica
as well.
McNutt,
Aguma K,
ass.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah. Respectfully.
respectfully. I
Respectfully.
said,
Well,
Molly.
Molly is one of them. Molly is one of
She
them
one of them ones.
that during the era, and I believe I actually might credit Skip Bayless for starting the. Is it Skip Bayless or was it the NFL?
It was Stuart Scott that opened that door for the women analysts.
Who started?
Starting with Sage
No,
Steele and them.
No. Wait.
Sage
True.
Steele.
I hate Sage Steele.
But she was bad.
But Sage Steele, she wasn't the first because what's that? Cohen, Melissa Cohen.
I mean, if you want to go back to
things
the,
like, but
to the non.
But I mean
ones,
I mean the eye candy host.
Who's that? Doris Burke and them? You talking about?
No, Doris is not the eye candy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the first
around
eye
Sage Steele
candy,
era.
like lead host of like the shows, the talk shows, the debate shows. You could tell there was a shift when it was going into what the reason why Joy is hired or Molly was hired and others just like them. You know what I'm saying? Because there was somebody before Molly.
Before you used to have the
right?
eye candy, now you start having the eye candy that know a little bit.
Know a little bit, real shit.
That's kind of
right.
what it looked like to me.
Right.
'Cause
Well, true.
before you just got the one to be like, now we're gonna go to a commercial. Steven. You know what I'm saying? But now they be like, hold on, no, that nigga scored 42, not 41. Now we'll go to a commercial.
Facts. And they be cussing them dudes out and be right too.
Oh,
real
yeah.
shit. Shout out to the
Joy
ladies.
used
Shout out
to
to the
tough.
women in sports though. Real shit. That's we
I
really appreciate
am an
y'all,
advocate
man. 'Cause
of women's sports.
shout out to the women
Everybody
in sports.
know,
Real
and
shit.
everybody know how much I love. I done really fell in love with women's basketball over the last probably 3-4 years.
And it got exciting too. We're gonna talk
Like,
about WNBA
yeah, we'll
playoffs
get to that because I can
too
go
as
on
well.
and on about that.
Oh yeah, that segment just for you, man.
But Molly,
that's a good segment.
I want to say this about Molly.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the episode of Marcellus Wallace podcast. If you ain't check that out, man, shout out Marcellus Wallace. Check his shit out. But
Wiley.
Wiley, I'm sorry, Marcellus. But he was saying, and I kind of agree with him. She came to work Monday and didn't come to work Tuesday. And common sense, we all know, we all done worked the job before. You know, you show up Monday, don't show up Tuesday. One or two things that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you in contract negotiations with your boss.
I'm sure more stuff is gonna come out.
Yeah.
About what that reasoning is and what that purpose is. But just shout out to Molly. We're talking about First Takes. First Take is something that I've religiously watched year in and year out. We're talking about first thing in the morning. Literally, my go-to is to first put on First Take or ESPN or so on and so forth. First Take just happened to be on during those time periods. And when Molly was there during their realm where they were number one for 10 years straight, right? We're talking a decade plus that she was involved in. That's why this is news, is because she's been part of the number one sports show for the last decade.
You came up around
And just quit out of nowhere.
the early 90s era. You kind of understand what Tux is talking about, what we understand, the evolution of ESPN, the shows, and how everybody came to their positions now. and Molly Qerim, as well as Joy Taylor. You know, them were two women that were put in the analyst position during this last evolution. And they, you know, shout out to both of them because they know they shit. Like if you listen to them, like Molly knows her shit. Molly wasn't just the eye candy, even though I mean she came off as the eye candy first. But anybody that watched that show over the 10 years knew that she knew what she was talking about, and she was a good wingman for Stephen A. She wasn't Stephen A. But
you know what?
She was that chick.
Another shout out to her too as well. And I'm not sure if you guys agree, but you know, she in the beginning she made us respect her voice and her acumen, right? Because in the beginning there was times where I'm like, shut up. Be honest with you, you're just interrupting, right? But and those were the comments too. I was the only. Those are the things that I would hear in the comments and stuff like that. That would echo that same sentiment. But over the years, she put it upon, no, you're going to hear my voice, you're going to respect my word, my knowledge, and so on and so forth. And she definitely won me over, punished me, and listen.
And I want to add on to that to say that I think part of that played into, because you remember Jalen Rose was her husband for about 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
If y'all don't know, ex-NBA player, for those who don't watch basketball or whatever, Jalen Rose was a big personality on ESPN also. So she was kind of being overshadowed by her husband and her coworker, Stephen A. So after she got that divorce, I think that's when she really was like, nah, y'all gonna
put some respect on my name.
Some respect on my name.
Start throwing a little pepper on the meal.
Shouts out to the people in the chat. Shouts out to Molly Qerim. Shouts out to Robin Roberts. Shouts out to Pam Oliver. Shouts out to all the women in sports that did their thing with good opinions.
We dig your contribution.
Doris Burke, all of them.
Sneak Geek says Molly didn't leave, but he agrees with y'all about Molly.
So she didn't. What she got?
That's what he.
So you know,
what you talking about, bro?
Yeah, you got some insider information.
Shoot something to the comments.
Yeah, let us know the insider information. That's what was told. We heard in the headlines.
Not even an hour ago.
She retired.
Shouts out to Molly Qerim, though.
Yeah,
man. I mean, y'all want to continue? We can continue on the women.
Nah, we're about to get on to the next thing, the next hot topic.
Let's get to Canelo.
Canelo and Crawford.
I mentioned to talk about this because, and J Love, I still gotta see you at the gym too, brother. Cause you was telling me Canelo might not, Canelo might just, he too big. You kept on, and I kept telling you about the Omaha boys. You know what I'm saying? He a hometown kid. He a dude that I like to call an immovable object because his will is so tough and so thick. I thought that his boxing IQ and his heart matched Canelo's heart. His boxing IQ I thought was a little bit better than Canelo's, but I thought it was the will that Canelo didn't have that Crawford had over him. I watched both of them fight, and if you gave me Canelo against anybody else, I would have took Canelo all day. But when you said Canelo versus Crawford, I ain't give a fuck about the weight gain.
Yeah, that changed.
He's from the block.
So with you saying he from the block, check it. That I described him in because I'm talking about people. My people understand, for the most part when I say like he had some of the intangibles, right? His IQ level was, if not he could be argued with some of the best in the game, right? Fair to say. But another intangible that he had that only some boxers do have, and he has a skill set too, is he a real nigga, bro. He a nigga, bro. Yeah. Like not just a brother, bro, like with the brother skill set. This a nigga, bro. He's out there with the highest boxing IQ and skill set. Good dude. He's gonna beat your ass, bro.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude, and most of the dudes that got their ass whooped by him deserved it. Because he probably showed you respect first.
But he's a nigga, cool, bro. He's gonna beat your. There's a different type of place you pull from when you come from that air. When you come from the hood, when you come from the streets, there's a different type of space that you grab to motivate you to be successful, right? Yeah. And if you add that to all the let's take Kobe is a crazy dog, work ethic, everything you want, skills, all of that, right? Ray Suburban still had that mean streak, dog, right? If you would have sprinkled a little more nigga on Kobe, imagine what you would have got.
Somebody would have got Kobe would have got that 2-piece by who was that? Chris Childs.
That
never would have happened.
That never would have happened, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But that's what we're saying is that's what we're talking about. Like, there's a lot of dogs. You got your Shih Tzus and you got your Pit Bulls.
Terrence Crawford put it out there that he put that King of the Hill back in the game.
Yeah, he that guy.
Come on, if you on top, I want it.
He that guy.
And Roy Jones said it. He was the first motherfucker that said it, and I think I might have said it on this show and on my podcast. Roy Jones came out on the podcast and said, like, nigga, he indirectly called out Mayweather for how he got his 50-0.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He said, respect if that's how you want to do it. He said, but we came up this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't be afraid to take the risk.
Yeah. Right.
And that's why I respect Canelo, because Canelo handled that shit like a G. If
Yeah.
y'all watch the post fight, Canelo like, nah, I'm with the risk.
Yeah.
I like the box. That's what I like to do, win, lose, or draw.
Like you said, walk the line. Canelo's walked that line, bro. But he fights, bro.
He fight.
Canelo,
He gonna fight you.
He don't back down.
70 fights at 33 years, over 70 fights at 33 years old. He's a warrior. He fights. He's a guy who never backed
And-
down either.
Right.
Shouts out to Crawford.
You could
Right,
tell
true.
that Crawford had that much respect for him and really did like him as a fighter because he gave him his
You
belts back.
had to. If you're
he
a
gave him his
boxer's
belts
boxer,
back.
you gotta respect Canelo's way, bro. You know, just like you were saying, we're talking over 70 fights, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and we're talking with the spotlight too, because he had a spotlight very
At a
young,
young age,
right?
yeah.
At a very, very young age,
Mayweather beat him
because he
at
did fight
23.
the best. He did fight some of the
21.
better
He
fighters,
was 21. I thought he
right?
was
He was
23.
21 when he fought him.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I'd be lying because I did pick Crawford, but I'd be lying if I thought it would be that dominant. We're talking.
Oh, I didn't think it'd be that dominant.
We're talking maybe 2 rounds he lost, maybe
I thought
one.
that he would win by decision. I didn't think he was going to knock
in
Canelo
In
out.
those rounds where he was just really resting, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even think he was rested. I think he just was
He
like
was-
he said, I was figuring out the puzzle.
Yeah,
He didn't lose no early round. He just lost a round here or there. Like,
Well, I mean,
I don't even know.
He didn't-
I don't
let-
even
let-
know if
let-
it's here or there.
let
I'm
me
saying
think.
it might have been here.
let me put it this way.
I'm not sure if there was
The
a
rounds-
there, bro.
the rounds, he didn't lose any rounds. Canelo won some of them rounds.
Okay.
Why are y'all saying some? Some is an equivalent of 4 or more.
I said, don't.
Okay?
Because Canelo only had, what, 3?
3 is few. Okay?
Okay, we
a
go-
couple is 2. Okay?
All right.
I'm thinking,
He
I don't
won
know if he
the
got
few
a couple,
rounds,
bro.
The few rounds
Few
he
is
won,
crazy.
The few rounds
He got a
he
couple.
won.
He got a couple.
Few is, he arguably has a couple rounds, bro.
He won those rounds.
Arguably.
Crawford didn't lose them. That's all I'm
I'll
saying.
Fair.
give you that. I'll give you that.
Fair.
I'll give you that.
I don't know if there's a plural though. That's all I'm just saying, because there was an outclassing of boxing science.
Hey, it was that one
there was more
shot
power.
when he smacked the
There it is, right? Wait,
Oh,
we
the
got
slow-
it. I think
the-
it's not that one.
the
Can you?
slow- the slow
There's
motion.
another
What is
one.
that
We have it. We have it
That's
though.
the beginning of it.
Dabo,
Bro
if you have that
swung
picture there, we
around.
should
Oh,
have.
did you see his, when he
3
tried that?
Canelo
Hey, wait.
pictures.
Hey, Dirt, look back at the family.
Yeah.
There should be a picture of Canelo getting blasted. That we have also
that-
on
with
file.
that
That
upper
that
left.
that Rich is actually, Stat Rich is referencing.
Oh, that was a.
Hit him with that dirty left.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm in love with boxing and these new slow motion, like.
There it goes right
yeah,
there.
Like,
You could
yeah.
see the
I thought his
sweat
jaw
off
was
his
broke.
brow, bro.
Yeah.
I thought his jaw was broke. I was like, the fight's over.
One tough essay right there, man.
But that is
But
one tough
I'll
essay.
tell you this
Tough
too.
essay for sure.
I'll tell you this. So Crawford put all them other boxers on like the Shakur Stevensons, the Boots Enosons.
Oh, yeah.
Now y'all niggas got to fight each other.
Y'all thought y'all was scared of him before? Wait till now.
Oh, they ain't.
You know what? I
They
see.
ain't gonna-
They ain't fighting him.
They
Yeah,
ain't
they're
fighting
not
him.
fighting him.
Y'all got to
I-
fight each other now. Y'all
I
had y'all
seen-
chance to fight him.
I seen an interview just today, and I caught it with Teddy Atlas and Bradley having a conversation. Okay, Bradley was talking about how he was at the time a 2-time champion. Okay, and Terrence Crawford got off the plane in wherever they were at. His brother went and picked him up, brought him directly to the gym. His bags were still in the car.
I heard this.
Right? He had nobody in his corner. His brother left, right? He was only in his corner. Bradley had his whole entire team with him in his corner. They ended up sparring. He said he was didn't know him, he didn't know him. Bradley admitted right then and there, he said he got in there, sparred with him, he touched me up something good and had nobody in there. Then he said he invited him to come back the next day. He came back, he thought he prepared for him. He said he came back and Crawford was a completely different fighter based upon the science. He knew how to adjust, what to change. He said he was a completely different fighter and beat the brakes off of him again with nobody in his corner. That's a powerful language,
That's a
bro.
bad dude.
That's a heavy compliment. That's a bad dude.
I'm gonna go to a limit.
Shout out to Reginald Collins. Sorry about that. He said facts on being the king of the mountain. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I knew he said that a while ago.
No, it's good. While we on the comments, Sneak Geek says she was forced to retire or face the consequences. Speaking about Molly Quorum, but back to Crawford. I want to put this to you guys: is he the best fighter ever?
Yes.
Ever?
Well,
Did you say wait? You said ever?
We got to go class.
We're not doing this, bro.
I mean, you have to do it that way. I can't.
Ever? Come on, bro. That's not even a no.
You have to do it. You have to do it class.
Why not?
Bro, it's not the best.
Because
ever, bro.
there's been Roy Jones has done what he done to a certain extent.
Let's take the LeBron. Let's take the LeBron situation.
To a certain extent.
No, not the LeBron thing. I don't want to do that. But we're talking about fighting the best of the best of the.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
You talking about?
He's fought who's fought him.
You talking about in an era where people are ducking fights?
Right.
He hasn't ducked any fight.
Right, but who? Right.
I gotta go with Tux and not because there's too many fighters. Like he's the best of his era.
What is he? A 5 weight class?
Yeah, unheard of.
Undisputed champion.
Undisputed champion, bro. Undisputed. I think it's 3 weight classes on it. Is it 5?
I think
we have to confirm, but it doesn't matter. But still,
I want to say yes.
The point is, and please look that up. I think you broke the record.
There's too many other fighters that.
There's too many fighters that ducked him number one. Okay, that ducked him on his come up. That's why he didn't get the recognition, and that's the reason why he doesn't get the bags that he deserves. Right?
This is
he's never. He still was lopsided. Right?
100 to a 10.
100, almost 50 to. Well, they said 110. I think it's panned out with pay-per-view that it was 150 to 40 or 50 million. I think that was the difference after the pay-per-view split two at it, or the Netflix split, whatever the situation was. But the point is, it was heavy lopsided, and the reason why is because nobody would fight him, right? They said he wasn't getting the money, he was boring, he wasn't a draw, but no, they knew he would beat their ass.
He was destroying it.
Okay? As a fighter, I think he can be argued if you're just looking at skill set. I think if you're just looking at skill set, I think you could argue he's definitely one of the best you could argue. By skill set, he's defensive, his IQ, when it's off, he's a finisher.
You know what he is?
He doesn't get knocked out, knocked down. He's undefeated. He's moved up weight class. He's fearless. He's not the one that backed down. Other people back down from him. So there is an argument there, but he still doesn't have the fights.
Well, all I'm saying is, yes, I want to say forever. I mean, ever. But there were other fighters that did. They might have not did what he did, but they did some amazing shit in their era to be the best fighter of their era. And I think back to fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones, you know what I'm saying, that didn't back down either.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take that away from them, you know what I'm saying?
And the competition. I think you can name from each person that we would probably argue are the top boxers, except Tyson. Well, that's arguable. At least I've seen some arguments, okay? That out of the top boxers, you could probably name 3 to 5 of some of the better fighters that were in that type of division. I'm not sure you could do that with Crawford. So right? And fighting them at their prime. right?
So Crawford for me is a mix of what Mayweather and Whitaker should have been, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Boxing style, you talking?
Style and skill wise.
Okay.
Because Mayweather didn't have no offense. Whitaker
He was quick as fuck.
He was.
He
but
didn't have. He lacked power.
He lacked power, and he was a hella counter puncher too.
He's a hell of, I give him that counter puncher, but his offense wasn't his thing.
Indeed.
Purnell could have used a little more defense.
Indeed.
Crawford got it both.
Crawford, but I don't consider Purnell. I consider him one of the arguables, but I don't think he's. I think he's more potentially could have been one of the greatest.
Well, I'm saying style wise. I'm not saying where they
ranking.
where they were projected to go or whatever.
Let
But
me
styles, Purnell's style, Mayweather style, mix, evolution, Crawford. Not saying that Crawford patterned himself after them.
I got you. Okay, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Before we move on, I'm gonna go to the comments. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this before I go to the comments, so you guys can reply after. So, is he better than Floyd? But let me get to the comments first. J Love says, Rich, I said if I had to bet, I would say Canelo because he's bigger. But once they weighed in and the fight started, I knew it was Crawford. I knew it was Crawford's, and people wasn't running from him, and that was Bob Arum.
I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that this time, man, because I know you know niggas.
Shout out J Love. Well, hold on. Let me say something to J Love though. You doubted Crawford against Spence too. You doubted. You were openly
Sunday, nigga.
You doubted Crawford.
No,
with Spence
Saturday.
Too. So
yeah.
I remember that, big dog.
He be J Love be technical on it. So it's like, man, he had two veins that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if the punch is going.
Jim Beam and friend says Mayweather would get his ass beat up bad by Crawford.
Hell yeah.
J Love responds with Pretty Boy Floyd was knocking people out. He kept breaking his hands.
I remember those times, but people keep referencing like he was some knockout king. He was not.
Nah, because he
definitely had more power.
I kind of disagree. I think he had some offense. I mean,
back then
his defense was offense. His counter punching was offense.
Indeed.
I just think he just lacked power.
He did like the fight of his life was Zab Judah.
And you know what? If I'm not
matches make fight. I mean, whatever. However the shit goes, Zab Judah might just have been.
I agree. I think Crawford would beat Mayweather, but I don't think he ranks higher than Mayweather. If that makes sense.
It's because, see, now let me talk some positive about Mayweather, because I talk down about Mayweather more than I talk positive, because I don't like the way that he got his 50.
I don't agree either, but let me get to the comment because it's a rebuttal. Two Tucks. Spence was his guy, and he paid his bets.
Indeed.
All right, go ahead.
What was I saying?
You say Mayweather. You're talking about how you feel about Mayweather.
So Mayweather.
Positive about Mayweather.
Yeah. So the positive about Mayweather that I got to say is that he changed the game of boxing as far as financially, making sure that you can get paid, and the shady promoters and shady deals, got wiped off the table. I commend him for doing that, for making it a way where boxers, they can literally make the kind of money they need to make in a handful of fights and go off into sunset. With that being said, also, I also commend Mayweather for doing it his way. Mayweather, nobody did it how Mayweather did it, because it was foreign to us watching it as he's getting these fights and winning these fights. Because like Dirt said, he was Pretty Boy Floyd at first, taking on what was ever in front of him. Then somewhere along the way, he became Money Mayweather, and he changed how he approached the fights. Now, to most people, this is not a negative thing or a bad thing. It's a little bit of a off thing for me, because I come from the 80s and the 90s of boxing.
Let me interject and say, because you just made me reflect also on his boxing career. Now, you're right, he did it his way, but he still fought the names. We're talking from the Vargases. We're talking
that's what I was getting to.
De La Hoyas
that's what I was getting to.
And Canelos
He did fight all of these people.
Come
but
on, Pacquiao's.
He never fought these people in his prime.
That's his way.
He never fought them in his prime.
But he fought the names, y'all.
I'm talking the positive.
At the same age, though.
No. Hold on.
Okay, it wasn't like he was beating up on old niggas. Now,
wait, touch now. Stop there. He fought the names.
Yeah,
he fought the names.
But it wasn't like he was. They were way older or way.
The names.
He should have fought Pacquiao 10 years early.
Fair.
He should have fought Sugar Shane.
But he was the same age. He was the same age when he fought him, though.
Everybody
He
knows
was
Sugar
the
Shane
same
was in his
age
prime
when he
about
fought
2
him,
years-
though.
2 years prior to that, he should have fought him too.
So there got to be some
Hoya
credit.
was on at the back end.
Come on, you named even more than I. Shane, you're right. Shane
He
Mosley,
fought all the
Vargas,
Mexicans.
Canelo.
Every
Come on with
Cinco de Mayo, he was whipping the Mexicans.
He was
He
whipping
fought
them.
all the rough Mexicans. I give him that.
Come on now, like
And who was that? Burrell?
he fought Zab Judah. He fought. Come on now, like
I'm not saying he didn't fight the names. It was
he
when
took
he fought the names.
There's some respect on
Let's
his
say
name.
that.
Let me get to the people, man, because the people make this show
It
go.
was
Indeed.
when he fought the names.
Jim Beam
Indeed,
and
his way.
says,
What you reference?
That's the only benefit Mayweather contributed to the game of boxing. Probably the money. Probably the money. Sneak the Geek says Mayweather will never fight Crawford because Mayweather always chooses his fights, and he will duck and dodge real good fighters
Until they take a loss or they over the hill. God damn it, Sneak.
Hold on. Reginald Collins made a statement on that saying 23 champions. Is that how many champions Mayweather fought?
23 champions on his record. And J Love says
23 out of 50. You got to put some respect on the name.
Yeah, but some of them 23,
He says,
man, he got them when they
Pacquiao-
was beat up.
He said Pacquiao should have been took off the drug test, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, Pacquiao was getting that foreign type of shit out of fruit, bro.
I heard,
There was some fruits and vegetables out there, and
I don't give a damn. You could have, you know what I'm saying? Crawford said no stipulations. Whatever you want, nigga. Let's go.
listen, 23. I didn't even. I'm
You
aware of that.
could've fought
Good plug on that,
Pacquiao
Reginald.
The following
Reggie
year or
Collins.
the year after that, you didn't have to fight Pacquiao 7 years later. That's.
I agree.
My argument with
You
Pacquiao.
said exactly what you said though. You said he did it his way, and that was the difference. Is almost the same thing with LeBron. Being able to leverage the actual product, right? Them being the actual product.
Correct.
Getting the middleman out of there,
That's
right?
the positive. of it.
Going, and the same thing that LeBron did, manipulated the business, the team, the situations to cater to. And that is a stain.
Yeah, I'm
we're
not
not
mad
acting
at
like
LeBron.
we're not acting like that's not a stain. That's why it is arguable, right? However, that's a
I'm not mad at
I
LeBron.
mean, I can't take away from these people, these young men doing it when they were young men at the time, doing it their way, having it their way, getting all their money. I can't knock that. Mayweather was ducking people, and that's all I can really say. And I think Crawford is the ultimate. I think
Canelo started ducking too. Remember that he started picking up controversy, following in the steps of Mayweather. And Canelo actually vocalized that after the Mayweather fight, he started looking at his career and who he chooses and when he chooses them more seriously.
And I won't say that Mayweather completely ducked niggas. He strategically chose his fights and picked when to fight these niggas.
Indeed.
Because he did fight the niggas. But he waited until they were a little battered or bruised.
Don't call it duck.
He was quick to jump on that Pacquiao fight after Pac
Don't
took
call it
two
duck,
losses.
call it delay. I agree with that.
All right, man.
Let's get to it.
Let's
move this on.
Let's go to Shador Sanders, man.
Real quick, Shador Sanders.
What do we think about? What do we think about Shador Sanders?
Not wanting to be the backup?
Yeah.
Shador Sanders, football player, should say refused. Yes, sir.
I'm not mad at that.
I think it was smart. I think for him to make the decision. Listen, Lamar Jackson, two-time.
That dip
So we're talking about two-time, almost three-time MVP, right? He damn near never gets hurt, right?
No, he gets hurt every year.
Yeah, I mean, what
okay.
a game.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right because you're right. We've seen Tyler Huntley a few times.
They
We've
put a
seen
Band-Aid on that nigga. And he's back.
yeah,
next
and
week.
he's back. I think, and I don't see him going anywhere. Right?
No.
I think he played the gamble. Hindsight, you could argue, right? But I think I would have probably took that same gamble.
Not me. Cleveland, as I said before, once on this show, is a place where quarterbacks go to die.
Yeah, but hold on. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. Let's see if we can get to that. Go ahead. Continue what you were saying.
That's where quarterbacks go to die. A stable situation in Baltimore, unstable situation in Cleveland. You were gonna get some playing. If you would have stayed in, if you would have went to Baltimore, you got some playing time because Lamar Jackson is guaranteed to get hurt for a game or two. You know what I'm saying? Get your feet
Who's
wet.
the backup over there right now?
I know who it is, but
Because the nigga was still gonna be third or fourth string.
he
on the depth
might have
chart.
beat out this guy though. He could have beat out this guy,
He
So
can beat out the motherfuckers that's on the chart he's on now.
but they don't like him.
and I'm not mad at him making the decision. Seriously. Because if you look at the two picks that were after the Ravens, right? So we're talking at pick 141, where he was going to be picked up at, Shedeur Sanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he basically turned them down because he felt like he had a better chance with the next teams that could pick him. Look at the next teams that are picking him, though, bro. And by that pick, he had a chance of actually making some noise. We're talking Seattle Seahawks, right? We're talking you got Sam Bradford over there. You know what I mean?
Lock.
Right?
Drew Lock still over there?
You don't think he could beat out Drew Lock, right? So I'm saying when you got that up next, you're like, hell yeah, I could be a starter and I could beat out either Lamar Jackson or Sam Bradford, bro. Right? Hold on. Next one, okay? Miami Dolphins. Why wouldn't you want to have a chance to be down in Miami, Tyreek Hill, Tua Tagovailoa, as you see, continue to prove that he's a bust. He's not the guy we thought that we thought, or he's definitely the guy I thought he was. Okay, but I think that's a fair gamble. I'm not mad at that. I'm not
not mad because I feel like he would have been buried on a depth chart of a very good team where this nigga might not see no daylight for 3 or 4 years.
Listen, he is the fourth on the depth chart right now. Cleveland just picked up another quarterback and he's behind that guy.
He would be number 2 in Seattle, if anything.
Yeah.
Starting or number 2, Sam Bradford or him. He would be number 2 in Miami. That's real. Or number 1. He could beat out Tua. You know, I don't like Tua.
I mean, he probably could beat out.
I took my chances.
They don't like him in Cleveland. I mean,
True.
They don't like him.
And they got a fucking weird hostage situation.
Yeah.
All these teams that need quarterbacks, and I know they're getting the calls, deal the young man. Right? Yeah. We're gonna be saying free Shedeur shirts here very, very soon.
Hey man.
Real quick, we're gonna jump into some local sports. We're gonna speed through too as well, because we don't have to speed through because we don't have so many topics. But to continue with, really, there's a quick splash on local sports. I'm not, if you're talking about high school sports, I was gonna defer to you. I just want to say shout out again to Colorado Youth Sports. I went and checked out a couple games last Saturday with the TNYFL games, and that was really, really awesome. At least therapeutic for me who just love sports. There was a team called the Meade Longhorns. Their organization was against Park Hill Pirates, and it was just 2 games that I stayed to watch. It was the 10U and the 11U, and it was completely one-sided, both games. Park Hill Pirates definitely handled and manhandled these teams.
As they always do.
But it was, I don't want to say always, but they definitely now of recent, they've really gotten that organization together. They're really probably the staple and the standard of organization if we're talking about inner city youth league organizations right now. So shout out to the Park Hill Pirates, a lot of good brothers and sisters over there really making that happen.
Shout out to the Pirates.
I went there specifically too to see, who I like to, there's a young youth man that I gravitated to on a college trip. He was not there for a college because he was way too young. I think he was 8 at the time, 8 years old at the time. And his mother was a chaperone, and father too. So they brought him along. And I was a chaperone, a mentor on that trip too, and ended up kind of like, kind of bonding with the young man. And he told me he wanted to start a noodle company. So we started designing like a ramen noodle company. It was really cool, but what we was talking about, right? Anyways, shout out to Sai. That's actually shout out to Mashaylin Johnson and Gary Midas Johnson, to their son. Sai Noodles, man, is who I call him. I call him Noodle now. All part of the Sai Noodle gang. So shout out to Masai Johnson, number 12 receiver for Park Hill Pirates. 10 and under, man. It's going to be a superstar one day for sure.
Them Pirates is back. Back, man. They are back.
I'm definitely going to keep my eye on them.
Yeah.
I need to give me a jersey to rock.
Oh, that's some talent though, man. I'm you know what? If I got to go to town this weekend, but I'm definitely going to be going to some more youth football games for sure this year. You know what I mean?
I mean, I ain't really got nothing on the high school level. I don't think really nothing changed.
Not too much,
Mm-hmm.
I'll dive into a little bit of the youth football, but I like the basketball season.
Indeed.
I'll be on the sidelines. You have the flashbacks.
All right, now here we go. I know y'all been waiting. Bronco talk. We got our two resident Bronco diehards right here.
Jesus
one to the left, one to the
Christ.
right of me. That was a heartbreaking game. That was a great game actually to watch.
It turned out to be a good fucking game.
That was a good gritty game. I love to see even what's my man Certain, even him getting hurt,
torched.
Coming back though. He did get torched, but for him to have the
You're gonna have
grit,
some bad games though.
you're gonna have some bad games, and for him to have the grit to come back, you don't see that. And unfortunately, that is a rarity that you see with these young players, especially young players that have something, a name or something to lose.
Especially cornerback.
Right.
A cornerback will pull up lane.
Pull up lane real
Yeah,
quick,
he done
and he
pretty
came back
good.
out. So shout out to him and his toughness and grit. But that was a good game. I'll let y'all go ahead and lead and speak on that. But let me at least just announce that was a Broncos loss, 29-28 defeat. Last minute mistakes, last game mistakes was the reason. But please speak on that, fella.
So Sean Payton play calling been a little sketchy. You know what I'm saying? I got some issues with that. But I'll give it a few more weeks for him and Bo Nix and them to iron those problems out. But I'm more and more starting to think maybe we should hire an OC to go along with that. You know what I'm saying? But
Is there, speaking to that, is there something that you would want to see more or want to see less of?
they starting to dial up the run a little more. Because a week ago I would have said the run. You know what I'm saying? I just think some of the plays are called at the wrong time. Maybe should have called this play earlier, this play later, and some of the timing is off. You know what I'm saying with that. But outside of that, the Broncos should have never let them come back that close when they had the lead on them. But giving credit to Indianapolis, they kind of decent, and their defense ain't nothing to laugh at. With that being said, they got a little bit of that Kansas City referee love at the end of that fucking game. Who the fuck calls leverage
I get
on
it.
the last play?
You don't
with
lose
no
games
time
on the last
left
play,
on the
Stat Rich.
game.
Shouldn't be
You
decided.
don't call
You
that
don't
kind of
lose
play.
games
Shouldn't-
on the last play in the NFL.
But you don't call that kind of call
The
to
game-
decide a game.
The game shouldn't be decided by the refs.
You don't make
It
that
should
call,
not be
that kind of
decided
call.
by the
Anybody
refs.
knows
But
that watches football, knows football like we know football. You don't call that fucking call
Fair.
to decide a game.
That's not why they lost.
That's like calling an offside.
I mean, I'll go into a lot of things, man. The Broncos, man, there's a lot of issues going. There's a lot of issues going on right now.
I said it.
we're
They
supposed
shouldn't
to-
have let them come
supposed-
back.
Supposed to have a top 5 defense in the league. Defense was getting torched.
They had a bad game.
Sean Payton, George Payton, head coach, GM or whatever, haven't addressed the inside linebacker issue. Greenlaw is hurt, but our inside linebackers. Our inside linebackers cannot cover anybody. Singleton, all he's doing is chasing people every time they go out. Sternad was looking bad. Vance Joseph doesn't call plays to cover that up. He's not It's Vance Joseph, it's Sean Payton, it's the defense, it's the offense, it's the players. We looking bad. I thought we were better than we were, man.
To your point, we actually pointed that out last week when we identified that the safeties were the number 1 and the number 3 leaders in tackles in week
they kept
1
getting past the second level
because they're getting past that second level, right? So linebacker play must really be a heavy concern with the Broncos. I will say that, you guys can talk on the Broncos. I do want to say a couple things. Do you think they underestimated the Colts? Because I think, number one, the league right now underestimated the Colts out the gate. Okay,
I think
you're having quarterback controversy in the beginning of the year, right? You're benching your starter came in to be your potential backup, right? You have a player like Jonathan Taylor who's off and on. He's hurt once in a while, right? Their defense, no big names over there.
Jonathan Taylor ran his ass off, too.
Right? But they're dominating. They're literally dominating in play. Are the Colts for real?
No. Let me say this. I think they underestimated
Daniel Jones. Indiana, better put some respect on his name. It's Indiana Jones right now.
But what I am seeing, and this is across the league, is that this league is turned back into defense. These coaches, and they didn't put their money back because Tennessee, Indianapolis, even Jacksonville's their defenses are looking way better than last year.
Indeed.
And a lot of these teams are coming in week to week, underestimating these teams, not even considering the defense. We focused on what they're going to do to us offensively or what they can't do offensively. But the defense is balancing that shit out. And that's where we underestimated and got blindsided by Indianapolis. I don't think we even thought about them having a defense, let alone Daniel Jones playing good.
There's no way we underestimated Indianapolis. We played them last year, barely beat them. Whoever was there, I don't know if it was Richardson who was the quarterback in that game, but they had 5 turnovers and we barely won the game. We didn't underestimate them. Vance Joseph refuses to make halftime adjustments. Like, you see that we can't stop any. You can't guard. Your 2 inside linebackers can't guard a running back, tight end, or anything coming across their way. Is there an adjustment you can make?
Okay.
Like, this is all on coaching. They shouldn't have came back. I don't think their defense. We put up 28 points on them.
So with that being said, okay, because you guys we're getting to a place now where panic time. Think about this. Your next 3 games are against the Chargers, okay, who are undefeated at this moment, correct? Right, at a 2-0, and it's a division game, playing very, 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 very good. Right, they lead the division. Matter of fact, the Bengals, who are playing very well, even though they have their backup. Browning is a winner as a starter. Okay, their team is playing outstanding right now, though. Still, they're 2-0. Okay, Philadelphia is after that. They're 2-0, right? So this is not a walk in the park. You guys have up next. You guys end up 0-5. Who was the first person we're firing? Where's the blame going?
You know it's going to Vance Joseph. You see anytime it gets bad, you see anytime it gets tough on the defense, who's standing right next to Vance Joseph?
Is that going to be fair, though? Is that who should go rather than who will go?
I don't think nobody should.
I mean, it's not even a should go.
I don't think nobody
should.
Well,
where would the adjustment be? I guess we'd have to see for sure, right? Because again, that's a
you know what I'm saying?
You're not getting rid of Peyton. You're not getting rid of Peyton.
You're not getting rid of Vance Joseph right now.
Yeah.
0-5. 0-5. Listen, again, your next 3 games are against 3 undefeated teams that are playing out of their mind right now.
If you have a so-called dominant defense, and if you go back to last year, the last
They're not gonna fire him by week 6.
Go back to the last 5-6 years of the game. 5-6 games of the year last year.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos gave up, I think, an average of over 300 yards and over 26 points from the last 7 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good defense. If it continues, he's out of here.
He might be out of here. I might agree with you with that.
You brought
but
all
they won't
these.
fire him in the middle of the season.
Oh
like
man, the way that when the game gets out of control a little bit, the way that he is on Vance Joseph's side, like it looked like he's over there calling the play.
It's one of these 3 games are at home, so the advantages even in these next 3 games are not that way. So just prepare for, I believe, a bumpy road, man.
Yeah.
So let's get you guys' pick out the way. Chargers, Broncos.
Broncos.
Woo-wee! Okay.
Listen,
all right.
I like the Chargers. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But shit, I can't go against the hood.
Indeed. Ooh, I can't wait till next week. 0-3. You see who I'm going with.
We already won a
Chargers.
game. We won a game.
Oh yeah, 1-3.
Okay.
Chargers
Get it together.
with the victory.
I mean, whatever.
Indeed. All right, let's move it right along, baby. We can skip Rockies talk, skip some Avalanche talk. Let's get to what's the hottest ticket in the state of Colorado right now. The hottest ticket is Denver Summit Professional Women's Soccer League team.
That fucking logo is dope.
Right?
You know that.
Look at that logo. Look at the logo. Can you switch it to the other one too as well? The D logo too also. Check this one out. Sweet,
I like
right?
that one.
Oh yeah.
So, and remember we spoke about this last week. The investors, one of the main investors or biggest investor is Peyton Manning, at least by namesake, right? And fame and being an ambassador is Peyton Manning. They literally already have sold 15,000 season ticket deposits. Already.
They say soccer.
That's already a women's soccer league expansion record.
They say soccer is the biggest sport in the world. So
Shout out
I be trying to check
Denver
it out,
Summit.
man. And I can watch a little bit of it. I just don't understand all the rules 100%.
Yeah.
How you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it gets a little interesting from time to time. I can play it on the PlayStation 5 all day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, soccer is one of the sports that I underestimated when I played as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was an athlete, so I felt like I could play anything, and I still played soccer pretty well, actually, to be honest with you. But the fact that when I got on the soccer field, that field was definitely it's bigger when you're on it.
oh, it's big.
Like when you're on it and you're running this field, that's a big ass field, bro.
You trying to go as fast as you can with that ball?
Man, listen, bro.
It's wide. It's real wide.
It's real wide, it's real vast, and it takes forever. Actually, it's 3 sports that I underestimated that I participated in. Tennis was one of them. Tennis, that's probably where I did the worst in trying an actual sport.
Tennis.
My wife
And
left
fully
for tennis.
underestimated tennis.
Yeah, my wife was a high school tennis player.
Shout out to any tennis player. Like
Tennis is a hard sport. You got to be in shape to play that sport.
You got to be in shape to play that sport. Real quick, as you know, I always have a quick story time when we're talking about it. Moo Man, if you're watching this, if you know Moo Man, this actually is a story about you. If you remember high school, Denver South High School, we used to be in the same gym class, and there was a developmental. There was a young man who had developmental disabilities who was also partnered in the class. Okay, but we treated him. As a matter of fact, I remember. I don't want to say his name because I think that's not his name. Anyways, he was in our class, but we treated him just, no, he's one of the guys like anybody else. You know what I mean? We found ways to communicate and still so on and so forth. So we always talk shit about each other, just like black folks. We're always talking shit. We're out there. Today is tennis day. Okay, tennis day. We're out there for tennis day, and we're out there being just jokers, class clowns. Moo Man is clowning Rich. Rich a clown too, even though he speaks with an
You
impediment.
got his name. Huh?
I think it was I don't know if it's Rich. I'm sorry because I don't know. But I thought it was Rich. I didn't know. Because I do remember somebody named Rich like that. But anyways, I don't know. But anyways, the man with developmental disabilities, he's arguing with Moon Man, and we go back and forth because that's what we always did, right? But we were laughing so hard at something that Moon Man actually said about my man's. He had a tennis racket in his hand and hit Moon Man right across the dome. And when I tell you like the Flintstones, first of all, the knot grew in real time, like, okay, the dent on the tennis racket, okay, because he didn't hit him with the net. He hit him with the metal part, splitting his head. We had to hold Moon Man from trying to rip a hole in this guy, pause. But anyways, that was story time. Shout out to Moon Man. I'm not sure if you got a scar from that. We laughed like a motherfucker. You know niggas. You know us. We was your friends, so we laughed at you.
Moon Man, I would still be trying to get that nigga.
And I think it was like, ah, bow, like he caveman you. That bump was so funny because it grew right there in front of us in real time. It was just like, but yes. Anyways, tennis. Also, I did wrestle. That's where I met Ahmad. Is where I met Ahmad. Yeah. Yeah, that's another story too as well. That's funny. Denver East Denver YMCA. Shout out to them. Wrestling was another sport that I participated in that really was a hard sport that I completely underestimated. That I completely underestimated.
I just couldn't get. I just grabbing on niggas like that and all that shit. It just. I remember we used to have to do it in class. And that was the one time I'm like, I don't want to wrestle this nigga in his bodysuit.
Yeah, it would have been a body. It was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They, get down on all fours, bitch. Who are you talking
That's
to?
the longest 3 minutes of your life. That's what they call it.
Look at that nigga like I'm not getting down on shit.
I got 2 sons that wrestle, man. They wrestle pretty good.
It's cool to watch.
Yeah, some stars.
You seen the little black girl, the little.
Oh, she going crazy,
she
right?
is a monster.
Left and right.
I will get her name. We will bring her up on the next show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's this chick.
She kicking ass.
Little young chick. I mean, she ain't. She making bros quit.
We going straight to the headlines.
Let's get right to the headlines and knock them out.
No break, no shake, no vape. Hey, we on the AHRR Network. Like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. Check it out, man. Share. Like it.
Yeah. Justin Fields. NFL headlines right quick. Justin Fields out with a concussion this week. He played really, really, really well in the first 2 weeks. Shout out to him. But that's unfortunate. Because he really did look good. Like, that first week of football was impressive.
I mean, typical New York Jets.
Typical New York Jets.
Simple.
Joe Burrow's status is uncertain, but I was told that he's out for quite some time with toe surgery, right? Torn toe ligament. So it is 3 months.
3 months is what they're saying.
Yeah. Gotta leave. Bengals can never catch a break when it comes to injuries. But again, they do have a good team that's playing really well together. And Browning has a winning record, him stepping in. There's going to be 2 actual backup quarterbacks playing against each other in that Minnesota Vikings versus the Cincinnati Bengals game, because J.J. McCarthy got hurt too as well. So that'll be very interesting to see 2 top 1 and 2 or 2 and 1 receivers with Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase have to actually battle with 2 backup quarterbacks. So there's some little bit of parity there. Coaching hot seats. You see my guys go ahead and secure the victory. Patriots beating the Miami Dolphins. So
I mean, they are the Dolphins.
I mean, barely.
But that was a decent game, though.
Listen.
That was a decent game.
We are on our way.
I like how the Patriots look.
On your way where?
To win the AFC East. We're going to go ahead and continue because we're getting better week by week.
Just go ahead. Go to another topic.
So who has the hottest seat? Let's ask that question. So I'm asked that to you guys, and I'm asked that actually to
Mike McDaniels.
Yeah. Also, listen, Dable is there too.
Brian
Dable is there with the Giants. Russell Wilson with the ridiculous. Oh my gosh, was that a fumble, a drop, whatever the hell he kicked himself in the stomach. And then there's also the Titans coach who I have no clue of, getting their ass kicked too with Cam Ward over there, making Cam Ward look pretty bad. So who you say, Mike McDaniel?
His first touchdown though.
He did. You say Mike McDaniel?
Oh yeah, hands down.
Yeah, I
Over
think they're gonna
Dable?
get, they tired of Mike McDaniel over there.
Mike McDaniel.
I think he looked like defeated anyway.
This nigga be sitting Indian style on the sideline, looking up at the sky and shit while the team.
He can't wait. He can't wait to get back to
Brains
Colorado.
beat in.
He
Over
can't
there
wait
with
to
that
get back
goddamn
to the
laptop
town.
and
Oh, you
shit.
think he gonna come to Colorado? Oh,
He's
wow.
He's
Who?
from here.
Wow.
Come here to do what?
You think he could take Deion's spot?
I'm not talking
Are
about
you
season.
saying he could take
I'm not
Deion's
talking about
spot?
season.
Here, right now. Breaking news.
Nah, he's
Here
coming
to do
back home.
what?
That's a hot take.
He's just coming home. That's not a take.
If he loses or loses his job in Miami, is he not could be considered for the CU
No.
position?
No.
All right.
No, come on, man.
All right.
He's just coming home.
It was said here first. Week 3 matchups here, NFL matchups. Let's jump right into it. We have some standout games. Dolphins, Bills. Bills should thrash their ass. But that's a Thursday night game. That's the reason why it is
They might fight
the
back a
highlight
little bit.
game. It is a division game. I really hope the Dolphins actually win because we do want that AFC East crown, being we, the Patriots. Eagles, Rams. Jalen Hurts with a tough victory fought against the Chiefs.
Did you hear the words at the end of the
The
game?
banter between Chris Jones, and Jalen Hurts at the line when it was time
Time was expiring.
in winning position, and Chris Jones said, "Bitch, you do." I'm mad at the bitch, but yo, bitch ass nigga, you ain't even get 100 yards. And Jalen Hurts said, "Shut the fuck up, you little punk ass motherfucker, you whole ass nigga. You ain't even win."
Yeah.
So I'm paraphrasing.
He put the extra on it.
I'm paraphrasing. So, but that was very interesting. You gotta love the back and forth between.
Oh yeah, man, you
man.
gotta love it.
And that's gonna spice it up for the next game for sure when they play each other again
next year.
Eagles, Rams. Who you guys got?
I'm going with the Rams.
Rams with Puka Nacua, Stafford. You can never ever you really count them out. Eagles, don't forget over there, not just Stafford, but you have also Devontae Adams over there, Kyron Williams. They do have a good, and Khalil Mack. Oh, he just got hurt crazily. He did have that crazy. Shout out speedy healing to Khalil Mack. His arm broke some old crazy way.
That was his elbow. I think it was hyperextension. Or
Is that what happened or something like that?
Because Khalil Mack does a Charger, right?
Yeah, you're Charger.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean,
Charger. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna go. I gotta go with the Rams, man.
Rams?
Yeah, I gotta go with the Rams. This week I'm gonna go with a nice, probably 7-leg parlay, all upsets. You know what I'm saying? See if I can win some of this.
I shouldn't have won.
Don't bet too much money on that.
See if I can win some of this.
Speaking of parlays, I definitely shouldn't have won because then I thought I could keep winning.
Nigga, I almost hit.
And I just kept emptying out. I made way too many bets till I lost.
Bro, I almost hit for $3.50 off a $5 bet.
You should have.
If the Broncos hadn't lost that fucking field goal.
Should have bet with Robbie the Rocket. He actually
I
had
had a
some good
10-leg
bets.
parlay.
Man, I had a bet for like 72,000 that I actually put together by accident.
This nigga said 72,000.
Off of $10. It was 72 racks. I put together.
Hey, Domo. This nigga was betting motherfuckers' mamas was coming in the game. All kind of shit.
I put together a nice like 15, 12, whatever it was, parlay.
Bronny is out here playing wide receiver.
The winnings look good, don't they?
Man, listen, 72 racks off of $10.
Magic done came out of
Hey
retirement.
man, listen, bro, like that was so I did get bit.
How quick did that go?
You know what? I actually listen, bro. There was some potential, man. Go ahead and talk about the next game, but I'm about to read off and let y'all know, man, because it wasn't that far off.
I'm gonna get to the people, man. Some stuff we was talking about earlier. Jim Beam and friend says Cleveland is gonna treat Shador like Barry Sanders in Detroit. And Sneak Geek says the soccer field is one half the size of a football field. LOL, fuck all that.
Shit.
That's a big field. Next game, the Lions versus the
found
Ravens. That's a big game.
The Lions versus what?
Lions versus Ravens.
Lions Ravens is a
That's
big
Monday
game. Where's
night.
that
Because
at? Monday night?
The Lions was
Yeah,
they was
Baltimore.
moving with precision.
Ooh, I'm betting on that though.
They was moving with precision.
They-
The
Lions-
Lions
They
and the
look like they
Ravens.
getting it back together.
They look like they getting it back
They-
together. They
yeah.
scored 52 points.
Dan Campbell ain't no joke, man. He looked like he be out there with pads on.
Dan Campbell is the coach that will put
Nigga,
pads on
listen,
practice.
Last season we was watching. We that was the inside joke. We was like, here go Campbell right there, number 42.
Yeah,
Put
right.
up the line.
Listen, that two-headed monster back there too is no joke. They got a passing game too with
Allen
Goff
Ross.
over there. But that Gibbs,
I'll be slinging that motherfucker.
Gibbs and
I'm in Rye, ain't it?
You talking about
no
Gibbs and the dude from Chicago.
Montgomery, ain't it?
Yeah, Montgomery.
Yeah.
Montgomery.
Okay.
Gibbs and Montgomery. That's a real formidable.
That's a hell of a tandem.
That's a crazy tandem.
You got Marseille Brown and
Laporter at tight end too. Jamison Williams over there, speedster.
They nice.
They nice.
With all that being said, though, I got the Ravens.
You got the Ravens?
Still got the Ravens, huh? Who you got?
I'm going with the Lions. Week of upsets. I gotta start remembering.
I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think I'm gonna go with the Lions too. Check it out. Check it out. Now, listen. Here's my $72,000 parlay. Okay, y'all might have bet this too. Okay, check this out. James Cook anytime touchdown. Okay, right? He got it.
Okay.
Josh Allen anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Right? He didn't get it though.
You gotta run it in.
But he's a runner. Yeah. But Josh Allen is a runner. Yeah. He was playing against the Jets, bro. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That was right? Garrett Wilson, anytime touchdown. Garrett's he should get you one, right? At least if anybody's gonna catch one.
I mean, it's decent logic so far.
Right, the logic, right? It is there, right? He didn't get it, right? Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown. What are we saying, right? That's almost a given.
They put the clamps.
He had a fucking 11 yards.
They put the clamps on Derrick
or
Henry.
some shit, or 11 carries and 20-something yards.
Clamps.
Lamar Jackson, anytime touchdown. Is that not reasonable?
I follow solid logic.
He had 2 rushes or some shit for the same type of bullshit, like 12 yards or some shit. Okay. When I picked this, and it said I was shit start turning green and shit. I thought we drinks on me. Nigga, I'm buying the bar. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. He's a guarantee. Tush push. He got it.
The logic is solid.
Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown. He got it. Okay. Georgia Tech, Clemson money line.
Oh yeah, you went over to college.
I went over to college.
That's where that money.
They got it.
When you cross the sports.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Clemson first half winner. They were just supposed to be up. Didn't happen. They were down 14-7.
Okay. That's
when it broke. Okay. Tie, because I rebet it too. You know how you could keep your shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tie, and it went down to 34,000. Then the last 3. These are the last 3 to bet. Jackson Smith, Jigba, anytime touchdown. He's their leading touchdown leader the last couple years. Okay? Marvin Harrison Jr.
Anytime touchdown. J.K.
Dobbins, anytime touchdown, he got it. I was going to get 75,000, 74. Matter of fact, 74,000. What is that? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that'd have been what? 74,000, what, 100 or whatever? The point is that was close to $75,000. It's crazy work.
That's a nasty parlay, because that's some shit I might have would have did. Because see, when I do a lot of parlays, I might do a 10 pick, 10 players anytime touchdown or something like that. Where I had a 10 leg parlay.
Yeah.
10 teams. I picked all the winners.
Yeah.
Broncos was the only one that fell off.
Bro, I
did me wrong too.
I go for I do some regular ones, but I do be going for the gustos, bro. But I be picking. Real quick, a Zay Flowers anytime, motherfucking.
Well, that is a decent.
Yeah, but anyways, we'll get into it. What's the last couple games? We'll close out this show with some WNBA talk.
You know it.
Let me see. I beat everyone. Sneak Geek says, I beat everyone and made them same beats, and the NFL deliberately orchestrated that so no one will win.
Yeah, that's how I felt, bro. Real shit. I knew it too. I said, yeah, that's some bullshit. Look, come on, Derrick Henry, bro. You're not gonna get you're 11 for 23 or some shit. Lamar only gets 2 rushes. Cut it out.
That's why the Ravens. I picked the Lions.
So, but let's fast forward real quick. Let's go right into that. We all picked We'll actually pick Lions. You pick Ravens. I'm actually going to go with Lions to close that out. Some WNBA, some quick last updates. Has been really, really exciting actually for the playoffs. Looking at the actual standings and what's really going on, because it is only a best out of 3 for the playoffs for you to move forward.
Yeah, they should extend that too.
Which they should. B-Hen said they should just play one game like March Madness and call it a day.
B-Hen is hating on it.
He's hilarious. So
that expansion team, the Valkyries, they in the playoffs, so they looking damn good.
They looking good. I'm gonna run through actually just a real quick some games that are highlighted or series.
2 pork chops away from looking like my man from Good Times rerun.
Oh, he's funny though too though.
I like B-Hen.
Liberty versus Mercury. Basically the star, Breonna Stewart, who's been injured. She has been confirmed that she'll play in game 2 against Phoenix Mercury, despite her little knee injury. She suffered a sprained MCL actually in game 1, so for her to actually come back, that's pretty remarkable for game 2. But the Liberty lead a best of 3 series with a 1-0 lead right now. Anything you want to say to that?
I expect the Liberty to pull that out, especially if Stewie's playing. The Mercury are a pretty solid team. They got I think they got a couple of girls, some Connecticut girls over there. Leah Edwards.
Oh, you made them same bets.
Couple other, but anyways, I expect if Stewie's playing, I expect Ionescu and New York to pull that out.
Indeed. Fever versus the Dream. Basically, that's a 1-1 series too as well. Atlanta looks like Atlanta took game 2. Fever took game 1. Fever has a lot of injured players, but that's the first time that they've won in history. The Indiana Fever and a playoff their first playoff.
The Fever,
and they got
because that's Caitlin Clark's squad. She's been injured all year.
Yep.
They had signed on another little guard. I forget her name, but she got injured before she.
But their other top player got
Aaliyah Boston.
too, right?
I mean, the Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. The pressure been on them because Black Belt Barbie,
Sophia Cunningham,
she got her too, tore her MCL.
Yeah.
And
so shout out to them and their grit, man.
She was the enforcer.
So we're anxious to see that. That's a 1-1 tied series right now.
Let me finish up.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yep.
Atlanta Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Fine ass Alicia Gray.
She could ball.
Oh my God, she number 3. She number 2 at that 3-point line.
She nice.
Outside of Caitlin, like she went.
But that's Grinder's game team too.
She was number 2. I was about to get to her. Mm-hmm. She's number 2 up right behind Ionescu in the 3-point contest.
Really?
Like that girl can shoot.
Yeah.
And then Griner came over there this year, and they've been a problem.
Been a problem ever since. So we'll see what that is. That's going to be exciting too. And then probably the most heralded or talked about game or series rather is the Storm versus the Aces. Seattle Storm basically.
They pulled one out.
The Aces were on a 17-game winning streak, led by AJ Wilson, who's playing lights fucking out, who's getting
for y'all
double doubles, another MVP.
Asia Wilson is unfucking stop. I think that girl had like a 3-4 game run, a 30 point, like 30 and 10. Or some crazy
unstoppable game. She's
mid range is a dagger, and her dude is Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
If you catch her before some of the games, she be coming in warming up. She'll have on his warm ups, the Miami shit.
Yeah,
that should be cool.
And you know he teaching her all types of she might be teaching him.
Yeah,
real shit.
That nigga can't shoot.
But check this out. What makes that series so interesting, that 17-game win streak was broken last night by the actual Storm, led by Skylar Diggins' fine self too as well, and Agumake. I believe it's Nika Agumake, who's going crazy. She's another unstoppable player too.
Who's the best of the sister?
She might be.
Janae's the little sister.
Yeah.
And Janae ain't even balling right now. They pick up the big sister. Been in the league like 16 years.
Dog too.
Like killing.
And Skylar. Matter of fact,
she's an ISO demon. Let's put that.
Let's put that in perspective too. Those are the elders, states women, so to speak, in the league with
Tina
Skylar Diggins over there, Charles
Agumake.
Right.
What's the other chick name? Because it's about 3 or 4 of them. Like they've been in the league, nigga. Like.
And a hell of a heartfelt game there.
A minute.
So that's a 1-1 tied series. Anxious to actually, I probably might tune into that game 3.
What's the Golden State team doing?
The Valkyries, they're playing.
I said they balling.
I don't have that one. What's the series on that one? Do you guys have that one?
Let me pull that up.
Yeah, if you could pull that one. That is the Valkyries versus. I didn't even see that. Who is that? There it goes right there.
They're playing right now against my girl. Shout out Nafisha Collier from Minnesota.
So Minnesota the Lynx. Okay,
yeah,
Valkyries and the Lynx. That's a 1-8.
Because they got the stud buds, Courtney.
Stud buds is crazy.
Courtney Williams, and I forget the other girl's name. But both of them be hooping.
Wait, do they call themselves the stud buds, or is that
That's
the
what everybody
name
else
you just
call
gave
them.
them?
Everybody call them that.
The stud buds is wild work.
Yeah, but they hoop.
Oh, that is wild
They
work.
ain't even trying to hide it. They hoop.
The stud
But I'll
buds
tell
is
you
wild
this
work.
about the new WNBA, the rookies that then came in the last 3 to 4 years.
We're about to
They
speak
have
on one. Yep.
changed the look of the WNBA and the money coming in, because they're coming in as millionaires, coming off them NIL deals, plus bringing a fan base. Namely one, Paige Beckers. Really started with Caitlin Clark, like that surge with Caitlin Clark. It started right the class before Caitlin, because they knew Caitlin was coming.
Correct.
And there was a huge surge when Caitlin came, and Paige Beckers was supposed to be the Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark, but she tore her ACL, took a year off. Caitlin came in number 1. She waited a year, came in number 1 this year. If y'all have not caught Paige Beckers, a.k.a. Paige Buckets, y'all missing out on some shit. She's Rookie of the Year, and she's fucking, the girl don't miss.
She doesn't miss. Dallas Wings guard Paige Beckers. Shout out to her. She's won the 2025 WNBA Rookie of the Year this year, averaging 19, 5, and 4 in her debut season.
Coming from that Connecticut lineage.
Coming from the Connecticut lineage, who has broke a record too as being the first college to have a Rookie of the Year in the same year in the NBA and the WNBA to Stephon Castle, who was also a UConn player too. Also, shout out lastly to Veronica Burton, who won Most Improved Player for the Golden State Valkyries guard.
68 to 72 votes.
She 68, 72. She must have balling her ass off, right?
Hell of a season.
Real talk. Well, shoot, that's really about it, fellas. Well, real quick, matter of fact, you know what? I do have one more thing. One more thing, y'all. Check it out. Game show time. There are 2 things, actually. We'll actually do both of them and close it out. All right?
Yeah.
I have 2 images, Damo, if you can, for the game show. I believe they're both running backs. They should be both in the folder. If not, they're the last picture. If it's not in the last picture, again, it's in the folder labeled game show. Game show.
It's the 1v1.
One with the numbers. We'll start off with the one with the dates on the side. The one that you got from there. We'll start there. And then if you could look for the other one too as well. Can you pull that fully on the screen so we can see it completely? So, which decade of running backs was the best? 1990s, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Marshall Faulk, Jerome Bettis. The 2000s, Curtis Martin, LaDainian Tomlinson, Edgerrin James, and Tiki Barber. The 2010s, Adrian Peterson, Marshawn Lynch, LaShawn McCoy, Jamal Charles. The 2020s, Saquon Barkley, McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, and Derrick Henry. Who do you guys believe, which decade had the best running back?
I think the 90s or the 2010s.
90s, 2010s. Speak on that. 90s.
The reason I say that is because you have the 2010s got 2 power runners, downhill power runners with AP and Lynch. You know what I'm saying? I can't see the picture, but was it Shady McCoy?
Yep, McCoy, Lynch. Can you pull that back up, please, if you don't mind, real quick? Tiki Barber. That's where I think the fall off. See, what I did was Jamal Charles.
Yeah, Jamal Charles.
Who was a dog too, though.
Yeah, he was a
Let's
dog.
not take that away from Jamal Charles.
That's what I said. They had a lot of power runners. You know what I'm saying? The 90s, them niggas was power in and shifty.
Now, I got an argument with you, too, that I read in the comments. But go ahead real quick before I...
I can dig it.
mean, I'll go with the... I'm banning the 1990s.
Okay.
Because there's no Terrell Davis up there.
Okay, that's in the argument, too. Gotcha. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with the 2020s. I think that's the most talented of the bunch.
2020s. Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, and Derrick Henry. You're out your motherfucking mind.
Okay.
Bring that up one more time.
You are out your motherfucking mind.
Now, if we just looking at the 2010s and the 2020s, 2010s is outrunning them niggas.
So check it. This is what I did. So check it. I did the same thing you did, but this is how I determined which one it was. Okay. And can you bring the screen back up too? What I did was I first looked at by glance, right? 2010s, 1990s. Then I went down the line. Adrian Peterson or Barry Sanders. Arguable, right? I love Adrian.
Definitely.
Love Adrian. But if I'm gonna say that Barry Sanders is the best running back I ever seen, then my pick would be Barry, right?
Correct.
Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson. Emmitt Smith, we're talking about arguably again.
No.
The
Or Emmitt Smith, Marshawn.
I'm sorry,
Lynch.
my fault. Yeah, Emmitt Smith, Marshawn Lynch, right? Personally, I like Marshawn Lynch better. Style, personality, who they are. But if we're talking about in-game impact,
To my production.
stats,
Emmitt Smith
chips,
is unmatched.
it's not even close,
Best,
right?
Ran behind the best offense.
Right, Emmitt Smith. True, but still, all in all. Can you bring that back up again, please? Marshall Faulk
against Shady McCoy.
Shady McCoy.
Now,
Marshall Faulk, arguably the best dual threat running back in the history of the game. Okay, who you're talking about, the talent of Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley. I'm sure those are some of the intangibles you're referring to. Was the blueprint of what the fuck that's supposed to look like. Also has championships.
one more time, Domo.
Can you bring that back up, please, again? Jerome Bettis, Jamal Charles. Arguably, I could say that's a push.
Yeah.
I could even give that to Jamal Charles and still win with the 90s.
And see,
right?
I'm going to take Bettis.
Now, that's fair.
The reason why Bettis was there was he's a guaranteed 3 to 5. Jamal Charles, you got the right linebacker too. You might stuff him because you're not stuffing Bettis.
You're not stuffing Bettis. Indeed. Now, I will say this. Huge argument was there's no Terrell Davis in the 90s.
They didn't need him though. Not with that.
Can we go back up there, please? Who would you take off? Is it Jerome Bettis?
Yeah.
If anybody, I could say arguably Jerome Bettis.
I would take Falk off and put Terrell in.
Falk got the
Just
chips
to make
and
it,
the numbers.
but just to make it.
Now,
Let's go to the 20.
Because if you put Terrell there, you take off Bettis. That's not fair to the rest of the game.
I got one more for you when you go, but go ahead.
Let's go to the 2020s.
Can you bring that back up again, Damo, please?
You've already broke down. You're talking 2020, Saquon Barkley, 2,000-yard rusher.
Indeed. Right.
2020, Travis Henry, 2,000-yard rusher.
You're right. Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey,
All-purpose.
one of the best all-purpose backs.
He might have a record at all-purpose.
Who's the
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor is where he's still unproven.
Okay.
So that's where I can see the loss.
Now check this argument out I've seen in the comments. I should pull it up. I should have pulled it up. Let me see. I might be able to remember it. Bo Jackson. Walter Payton.
80s.
Earl Campbell.
Jesus Christ.
Gail Sayers. I mean, there was others mentioned, I think Gail was 70s, right?
Those were the 60s.
60s, I'm sorry. Oh, who am I talking about? And that was Chicago, too, as well. Same thing. Hold on. I got to get it. But the argument was those fellas, right? The 80s, right? Let me see. Hold on.
Get to the people, though.
Get to the people. Get to the people while I'm looking this up.
Looking. Let me see. Sneak Geek picks the 1990s. Jim Beeman friend says 2010 is where the best running backs were. Jay Love says the bus over whoever we were talking about.
So the 80s, Eric Dickerson.
Jesus Christ, stop right there. I don't need to hear
Walter Payton.
They beating all them niggas.
Edgerrin James. Earl Campbell. Tony Dorsett. Right? Bo
prime.
Jackson.
In his prime. You could have threw Marcus Allen in that bitch.
He's in there, arguably. So we're saying, like, is it the 80s?
Definitely the 80s.
It's a definite the 80s?
80s wasn't up there.
I'm just saying, that was an argument that was brought up.
Yeah, I can go with the 80s.
But he picked, like, because we don't got the right backs for the 90s. Terrell should be in that list.
But also...
You know who should be in that list too? Thurman Thomas.
That damn right.
80s.
80s was Thurman Thomas?
Yeah.
No,
Thurman was 90s.
He was with
right?
Bruce Smith in
early
there.
90s?
Jim Kelly and all them.
When was they going to them bowls?
That was
late 90s, early...
They did 4 in a row.
That was 80s
90s.
though. That was late 80s, early 90s, yeah.
Okay.
But Thurman was that guy too though.
He was one of the ones. But,
right?
And then let me tell you something about the 2020s.
Okay.
We're in a passing era right now, and these dudes are doing this type of thing.
Fair. I get the argument there, but well, okay, you know what we could do? We could argue too the same thing with LeBron. It's not as physical as it used to be. Can't get smacked around in them holes like you used to be. Seriously. These dudes were running for their lives. So that was a good one. Real quick, we're gonna close out with our last one. I think there's one more game show. Is that correct? Brother Darmo?
Walker,
You can pull that up real quick. Can we see that on the full screen?
Christian Okoye.
Right? Come on, man.
God damn, I'm just thinking of the 90s,
Right?
the 80s and 90s niggas like
Come on, Roger Craig. Come on, man.
Waters, Ricky
right?
Williams.
Ricky Williams,
Damn, we
Ricky
forgot
Waters. No, Waters
Waters
was right.
and Williams, nigga. Shit.
No, real shit.
Waters and Williams.
Natron Means.
Man, stop it. We got
Natron was a dog. What are you talking about?
About a good year.
He was a dog for some years. Natron Means was that dude. All right, let's see. Let's take a look real quick. Last one. Here we go before we out of here going to bed. We can't even read that. I can't even read that shit. Well, that's basketball. Forget it. We're going to end the show. We'll bring that back NBA season.
We want to get something to eat.
Have good night. Please take us out of here, man.
Hey, man, we like y'all for tuning in, man. Shouts out to the chat, man, for getting with us, man, and speaking, man, because without y'all, man, we ain't us. But check it out, man. Like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. But Game Point, we out.
Yeah.
Doses.